Hey guys, so I've tried to film this I think about 100 times now, so I'm going to try and let the camera roll and just answer these damn random Q&A questions about a new YouTuber. Let's just go. I'm sorry about the lighting because it's 9 o'clock at night. I'm a working mom. Lashy's in bed. He's a toddler. It is what it is, isn't it? Okay. What is your middle name? My middle name is Sharina, which you can see in all my social medias. Aisha Sharina. I use my middle name as kind of like my, I wouldn't say stage name. No, I do. As a singer, I say Aisha Sharina, but as my social media name. So yeah, Aisha Sharina. What is your favourite colour? People that know me probably think it's black because I'm always wearing black, but then that's just to hide the bumps that I've got going on at the moment. My favourite colour is actually turquoise. How tall are you? I am 5'6". The lie she tells. No, I'm 5'3". I always wished I was like taller, but I'm not. I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I had a in it. Yeah, don't know the rest. Tunes. Right, funniest moment throughout school. We'll move on. How many countries have you visited? I have visited about 10 countries, I think. I love traveling and I want my son, like I want him to know that there's a big world out there, so I want him to travel. So far he's only been to one country, Egypt. We went on holiday when he was 6 months, but I really, that's my aim, for him to be able to travel, for us to go away a few times a year so he can see and explore and know that there's a big world out there, there's different cultures. Yeah. Have you gone to college? I'm not in college, but I have gone to college and I studied performing arts. Loved it. Love you, John McDay. He's my old teacher. I always say my old teacher. I hate that I say that because I don't mean it in that he's old, as in age. I mean like my old teacher from back in the day. Yeah. Sorry, John, I love you though. What was your favourite / worst subject in school? My favourite subject, like in secondary school, which is like high school in America, was maths. I'm not like really like smart or anything, but I like to solve problems and I think I like equations, and I loved algebra. I don't know how that works with performing arts and algebra, but here you go. What's your worst subject? My worst subject was history. And it's really sad because I actually like history. I like watching documentaries or like Tudors or Rome. I'm really interested in those sort of shows. But in school, we had a really mean teacher. I won't say her name because people out there will know her. But bless her. Who knows what she's doing right now. But she's probably a cuddly, lovely woman. But she was mean at school. And it put me off, which was a shame. But anyway, let's move on. What is your favourite drink? When Elisha's gone to bed, I love a little Prosecco. If I've gone out, I love a little Prosecco. I prefer it to champagne, actually. Sorry all you lot in France, but I like the Italian stuff. Anyway, what would you or have you named your children? I've got one son and his name is Elisha. Baba. What is your favourite animal? See, I used to be scared of all animals when I was younger. But I would say my favourite animal is a sloth. Oh my gosh, I love sloths. Like, I think I started liking sloths when I watched David Attenborough's kind of like one of his documentaries. And you just saw the sloth move like that. And then in Zootopia, watching Zootopia with Elisha, you see the sloth when it's on the phone and they've come to do something. I don't know. I'm just going to start chatting about Zootopia. Now, let's move on. Sloths. What inspired you to start making YouTube videos? Do you know what inspired me to start making YouTube videos? It's the fact that I don't live in the moment. Like, I'm never living in the present. I'm always like, okay, but, you know, the goal is this. So I never enjoy the moment, which is really sad. An example of that is I used to sing in a duo with another girl and we travelled the world. We sang about, we done studio. Once we got upgraded to first class for no reason. It was an amazing experience. instead of me living in that moment and being like, this is wonderful, I was thinking about, oh yeah, but you know, possibly want to be Beyonce one day. That's the goal. Who does that? So what I am hoping that these videos do for me is that one day me and my son can look back and be like, look, amazing, this is our life. Because to be real, like, I still do gigs and I'm still in environments where it's amazing. So I want to look back one day, or even in a year or 6 months, and be like, oh, look at that, Ash, that was so funny, that was so amazing. I hope I can do that. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? Inspirational wise, I like Patricia Bright. I like her hustle. I love the fact she's got like a young family. I love Natasha Bailey. She is a mummy, vlogger, YouTuber, Instagrammer. Found her via Channel Mum, and I actually quite like all the Channel Mum. They've inspired me, because when I started watching YouTube, it was only 2 years ago, and I know that YouTube's been going around for time, but YouTube videos have been going around for time, but I don't know, I picked up the phone and started watching YouTube when I had my son. And they inspired me. They made me do all sorts of stuff and buy all sorts of stuff I shouldn't have bought. But anyway, that's another video probably. What not to buy as a new mum. Yeah, I'll do that later. My last one I've got to mention actually is the Mitchellaks. Oh my gosh, I love their videos because I love the editing. I love it, it's beautiful. I love the way the music, yeah, their videos are beautiful. I really like it. Really cute little son. She's having a baby again. That's like, I like it. They get a lot of slack sometimes, but it is what it is, isn't it? They're just being themselves, and I respect that. So yeah, the Mitchellaks, Patricia Bright and Natasha Bailey. Yeah, okay. Do you speak any different languages? Nope. Nope and no. English. That's all I speak. In fact, I learnt French when I was at school. I wasn't very good at it. The only thing I remember how to say is je ne comprends pas. Actually, that is my funny moment at school. I went to France, I went into a shop and I wanted Coca-Cola. So I picked up the can and I was like, je ne comprends pas. Je ne comprends. That's probably not how you say it or pronounce it, but I was saying je ne comprends pas, and the man in the shop was like, Coca-Cola, and I was like, yeah, but je ne comprends pas. So in my mind, I'm saying, how much is this? But no, je ne comprends pas means I don't understand. So I've got the Coke in my hand saying, I don't understand, and he's saying, yeah, Coca. That's my funniest moment in school, because I was a fool. But it was funny. Everyone was busting up. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters. You'll see a lot more of my sisters in my videos, hopefully. If they don't, start hiding their face, like my sister Dinah does. But yeah, they're my girls. How would you describe your fashion sense? Do you know how I describe my fashion sense? I'm a work in progress, like Brandy would say. I'm a work in progress. Yeah, I'm a work in progress. I am. Sometimes I need help. Sometimes you're like, is that what you are? You look good. Right now I have to call my sisters. Alright, let's move on. What is your favourite restaurant? My favourite restaurant is Mem and Laz in Islington. They do a banging goat's cheese, kind of like hazelnut crusted goat's cheese thing with caramelized onions. Yeah, I get down with that. And they do a good roast on the weekend, even though I've never had the roast, but because I always just want the goat's cheese starter thing. But anyway, Mem and Laz, favourite restaurant. I'll always go back there. I'd always recommend it. What are some of your favourite TV shows? Grey's Anatomy, which I just finished watching actually. How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal, Thing Going On, Shonda Rhimes, anything she touches I love. The Walking Dead. Oh, I love The Walking Dead. Oh my god, what happened at the beginning of this season. That was too much for me. That was too much for me. But anyway, there's loads. Pretty Little Liars. I love Pretty Little Liars. I love Once Upon a Time. They are like my guilty pleasures. Pretty Little Liars and Once Upon a Time are my guilty pleasures. Like, I'll watch that and be like, But yeah, so those are my favourites. Tell us one of your bad habits. This is the last question. I've got through it. Tell us one of your bad habits. Right, so do you know what my worst habit is? What I think my worst habit is? My tendency to multitask all the time. Every minute of the day. Unless I'm sleeping, but then I'm dreaming at that point. So I'm multitasking at every possible moment of my life. And that doesn't sound like a bad habit, but to me it is. I'm them girls that are watching a movie with Paul and I'm checking Instagram, I'm playing Candy Crush, I'm playing games, I'm in the car with Elisha, I'm singing a song, driving along, singing a song. Sometimes focus on one thing, innit, mum? Focus on one thing, Ash. That's the end of my Q&A. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's not too long. I hope I haven't waffled on too much, and I hope I've been myself and that you've got to know me a bit better. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you've got any more questions to ask me, leave comments down below. And yeah, holler at your girl. Silly. Ciao.